So, back in 2018, our brother David Kirkman created a short film called Static about the classic Milestone / DC Comics character known as Static Shock off of $3,000. And it was a terrific short film that hit you emotionally on multiple levels. Now we have another chapter in that story, Static, Casualties of War. Let's see what the boy Virgil Hawkins been up to since we last saw him. Yo! It's the boy Static! Woke Nation, Pirate Pictures. Hey, you know, that reminds me of my days doing piracy. I don't do that anymore, obviously.
All right, everybody gather around, please. I'm so excited. Come on.
Okay.
I just want to express how happy I am in celebrating my nephew and his full ride track scholarship to Dakota State.
Okay. So who is this? A relative of Virgil?
Words cannot describe how proud I am of you. And this boy has always been polite, great, bright, good boy. But the thought of you setting off on your own, it just...
The cinematography has a significant jump from the last one, automatically.
Emotional.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Look, I just want to thank all of y'all for coming out today, showing y'all love and support. It means the world to me.
Yes.
But hey, while y'all here, eat up some of this good food. We made plenty.
Okay, he already got a full ride to college. He's been in college already. He paid some bills.
Francis Stone. What's the word?
Just stopping by for a sec. Man, I'm proud of you.
Okay. We got Hot Streak before he became Hot
Go to
Streak.
college. You might just see your boy running in the Olympics in a few years.
Yeah, man, I can see it.
Look, you got a lot of good stuff going on for me right now. Just trying to keep on moving forward with life. You feel me?
It's true.
Yeah, man.
It's true.
I really think you could be the person to make a difference around here.
I appreciate that, man, for real. But hey, while you here, definitely enjoy yourself. Alright?
Yeah, eat some of that chicken and mashed potatoes, some of that cornbread. Grab you a pop out of the cooler where there's more ice than there is pop.
See you soon, buddy.
That was a little Evil Knievel right there. I could smell the BS on him.
Oh, Miles, you good hair, little shirt wearing motherfucker. You know you dropped the ball this time, don't you? Huh? Not only are you looking at 10 years, son, your ass went last in county. At all.
You'd be surprised.
Oh, damn. County, ouch. Yikes. Don't want that one.
Well, just like you surviving through that little ass shirt, I need you to get your story together. I want the names of whoever paid you to take out Hawkins. I want where I can find them and why they wanted Hawkins out of the picture. Or
Flashback to the last movie, right? Exactly.
call it right you want something down in county, Jefferson City, or Texarkana. Totally up to you. It's a toss-up. Stupid ass. Shh.
Choose your words carefully.
Such a dumbass.
Man, I know you feel it getting hot in here. Sit down!
Don't move out of that chair.
Boy, heated. I don't think he was a bang baby in the last one, was he? I don't think he was. No, I don't think he was. He was just doing dirty stuff. Hot streak. Okay, I thought I was seeing fire through the glass. Okay.
Francis?
It's just hot streak these days. How about I get you out of here?
I want to see my dad.
Sir, for the third time, sit your ass down or I will escort you out of here.
Or worse.
Black security guards always get aggressive. Always. Always. We do have a new actor that's playing Virgil this time around instead of the last guy. That's his sister. She looked just like the kind of sort of the incarnation from the cartoon. Similar hairstyle.
Marty's holding me. Look, I just want to make sure you look good. I still gotta go to the house and drop my stuff off. How you holding up? It's okay.
Oh.
So do you still plan on speaking at the fundraiser in a few days?
I'm not so sure about that, Marty. There's just so much going on to even wrap my head around stepping up and speaking.
I get it.
It's
but
tough.
I hate to break it to you because, you know, if you want anyone to do it, it'll definitely be you.
Remote location. Okay. So their father must have died then. Be interesting to see how that takes an emotional toll on him when he's out doing his thing at Static, right?
Money B.
Is he gonna be extra wild with it?
Burnout.
Hey.
And here recently, hot streak. Now being exposed to the bang baby gas at the docks allowed him to acquire some type of pyrokinetic powers or something.
Yeah, he's like pyrokinetic, something like that in the comic books. Yeah.
Look it up too. It's the ability to create and manipulate and shoot fire from the ass. So he has no relatives here, no connection outside of Miles. And at this very moment, Mr. Mayor, he's one hard man to pin down. But we do believe he's the same man who's after Hawkins and the same man that ran through our precinct like Satan himself and tore it up. We don't know what his motives are, but I do know this. He's here to raise hell.
Commissioner,
he ran through that mother quick.
You do realize that we need to speed things along with this?
Well, with all due respect, Mr. Mayor, we are severely understaffed. And my men are not on the streets like they should be, but out protecting and working for whatever infrastructure we have left.
What do you mean whatever infrastructure we have left? How dare you even question what I just told you to do?
All right, now calm down. Now calm down. You're getting a little aggressive.
Relationship is a little different than most cities. I get that. But we don't have a choice here. People from all over Dakota are afraid, and it's our first responsibility to ensure their safety.
Damn it, Jefferson, you need to listen.
I don't have to listen to anything. All you need to be concerned with is none other than what I told you to do, and that's get every bang baby out of this town.
Yep, that's trouble. That's so much
Get
trouble.
alive.
With a variety of bang babies like that, you gotta think like everybody ain't gonna be like Virgil. There's a lot of people who ain't gonna be like him. A lot.
And one more thing.
And that messes up police, the underworld, everything.
Might I ask where you hiding Hawkins?
Yeah, he's at your mama's house. You know I can't tell you that.
I didn't think so.
We got definitely got music for different generations of
Well, it took you
different
long enough.
eras and shit.
Man, you know Miss Johnson was trying to keep me after class again. It's like, lady, I know you think I'm special, but I'm just trying to pass the class, okay?
You have a thing for Miss Johnson.
I'm sorry, what?
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Okay, Richie, you gotta stop. I don't know what you're talking about.
She thinks you're very, very special.
They've always had one of those relationships that make you smile. Virgil and Richie,
I'm not
always.
offended. You're offended. Because you just got offended from me telling the truth.
Okay, well, because I am so gracious, I'm gonna let you have this one.
So, Superhero 101. We want to keep your secret identity secret.
Right.
We know this, and now your dad knows this. Virgil, no one else can know your secret identity. When Miles tried to take out your dad, did he recognize you?
Yeah. Recognize me because my dad recognized me.
We'll have to get you a better costume.
Yeah, that definitely puts you at risk.
Sensei, but I think we should.
Okay, so we're gonna make some real like costume threads. All right, I'm with it. A real costume
Well, he kept muttering the name Leonard Small.
instead of the jacket, hat, and goggles.
Yeah, but I don't know how to go about finding him. Just one person who might be able to help.
If it's Batman, I'll be very impressed.
Okay, so are we gonna go for a more cartoon look with the jacket, the purple, the blue, the white, the yellow, the black, or we're gonna go for more comic, old school with the dark blue
Mr.
and the
Bruce
black?
Wayne. Mr. Edwin Alva. Sorry to keep
Probably comic, I'm thinking.
Please. I don't know about Gotham's legend. Maybe more Gotham's version of Zorro, perhaps.
Shut up.
What do you guys know about this Static character?
Wears a hoodie and a trench coat. Can manipulate electricity. Can pick a car up with his bare hands. Some people say he's a vigilante. Others
I know he
say
could do that.
He's a terrorist.
I've heard he can fly through the air on a manhole cover. You know, there's a lot of people who admire the guy, you know, especially since he saved Robert Hawkins from that assassination attempt. You know, there's a lot of people, well, people outside of Dakota City anyway, who think of the guy as a hero.
Oh no. When you understand the problems in politics,
All
in
the
Coast
cities
City,
do, probably.
You will see
Coast
that he's
City,
a part
Central
of the
City, everybody.
terrorization.
And everyone knows what Dakota does with terrorists.
I've also heard that he's just a kid, you know, high school age at most. How are you going to deal with him if he's walking around amongst Dakota's own children?
I've heard a lot of things.
I didn't even think about that.
Last time I
That's
checked,
true.
sir, the alleyways of Gotham City still had their own problems. The proper economy boost can help solve and eradicate a lot of those problems.
You don't know Gotham.
And you don't know Dakota.
Well, Edwin.
Well, everybody knows Gotham. You know, that's
I hate
the
to have to tell you
underworld.
this, but
We all know Gotham.
I'm going to end our business relationship. Wayne Tech cannot be involved with everything that's going on right now, for obvious reasons.
Wayne Tech. Oh, snap.
But you're leaving so soon?
To be frank, you could have had Lucius tell me that over the phone.
I thought you deserved a more personal touch.
Victor, why don't you take it from here? Mr. Wayne, I do hope you enjoy your time here in Dakota. I think you'll find the city very accommodating, even to the tightest budget.
Tightest budget. That's funny. Tightest budget.
Definitely a different type of Bruce Wayne. Definitely a different type. That threw me off a little bit.
He's
I ain't even gonna lie.
Miles?
Yeah.
No, I only saw him.
No, but he survived the explosion. The Big Bang, right?
You're right.
He's probably just late to experiencing his abilities. But he definitely has them.
Well, something tells me that we.
That's
are
cool. Everybody
definitely going to
experiencing getting their
find
powers
out,
at different times. That's cool.
Hey, speaking of problems, I'm tired as hell, Richie. Trying to get around this city. Like, I can't exactly catch a bus in the whole static fit. I can't take a cab everywhere. Like, what am I gonna do, Sensei?
Well, you need to be able to use your energy without wasting it, right?
Right. Okay.
So circulating it.
Okay.
Ben.
Maybe he can use like the electrical fields around him when he's flying. That'll be cool.
This is what?
Stand on it.
Oh, okay.
Yo.
He figured it out quick. That's why he was gear. Smart, boy. Smart. Figured it out quick.
Name's Noble. Alright.
What is this? Noble?
This is freedom. Freedom, bro.
Freedom.
Exactly.
Man, that still don't explain why you broke me out.
Man, are you happy to be out or not?
Nah, he know he out for a reason.
Y'all just expect me to shut up and dribble or something, huh?
You know it ain't like that.
And what it be like?
Fool.
You know what this is about.
I've been trying to figure it out this whole time.
Then you know that we're not the enemy.
Maybe not. Still don't mean I should trust you.
You trusted Smalls.
Smalls had my back when I was locked up.
Whoa. You do remember that it was his people that started shooting first at the Big Bang, causing the cops to smoke all of us out?
It was,
I
yeah.
didn't have nobody.
Everything was a result of another thing during the Big Bang.
Shits about me was my auntie, but she got took from me. Somebody who wouldn't hurt a fly. So I don't know what this is her child trying to do. But don't come around acting as if you some godly savior.
Boy, you got played.
You're about to do life
Boy,
for somebody
laugh
you
like the
didn't
Joker
even know.
for a minute.
You gotta be one of the most confused niggas I didn't ever seen.
If you're gonna let them carry you away for life, why not make it count?
Oh, shit!
You kill the people who did this to us, and Dakota City becomes an example.
Smalls.
He's a start.
And what about y'all?
Look, I let this man stay on my couch for a few days. He done burnt my couch, my kitchen. I'm done. I'm out.
I would have been done after the couch, you know.
The city won't
Hey,
believe how
that's just
serious we
me.
are until somebody innocent, and somebody people look up to, is 6 feet under. So it all starts with the Hawkins family.
Okay, so they gonna team up on him on some group of villains teaming up on a hero type thing. We've done seen that concept plenty of times. But let's see how they execute it here. Okay, something tragic getting ready to happen. I could just feel it. Like, they setting up all of this emotion and all. Yep, I knew it. Everybody all celebratory. Everybody's happy. Then something crazy getting ready to happen. Somebody got shot. I feel like I'm reporting a 911 call. Oh, shots fired. Somebody was blasted.
And somebody get an ambulance!
All on his special day. Boy, setting up a crazy life chapter.
Sir, this section is reserved for the family. Are you family? I asked you a question. Are you family?
Are you deaf? Put your hands up!
Now!
Damn, boy, they
Now!
they pulled the guns out quick, didn't
Turn
they?
around slowly.
Did they recognize him? They must have recognized him.
Put your hands behind your back!
Dad.
Virgil, what's happening?
It's a bang baby attacking the hospital.
Miles on the bridge together.
I don't care who it is, Richie. Stand back.
You got
Out of there, boy. That's what real heroes do, boy. We go into action, boy, you know. I'm a real hero, you dig?
Nice to finally meet you, Static.
Where is he?
He wasn't here when I popped through. Maybe you know where he is.
You know what? I guess, like, considering that he's pyrokinetic, I mean, there's really levels to an ability like that. And, you know, he could probably poof and use fire to manipulate the air. It's a lot of stuff you can do with that. So I think he just disappeared on him like Houdini.
He wasn't even there, bro. The room was empty.
Jesus, man.
Thanks for coming back, Phil.
No worries, man. Have you tried using the all-hearing thing to find them?
Yeah.
It's not all hearing, just electronic frequencies, you know. Yeah, these powers help me do all kinds of things, but they haven't helped me find him.
Right, you could do so much to help other people, but nothing to help yourself. Life of being a hero.
Don't tell anybody. Okay?
I couldn't be more proud than to introduce the daughter of our future mayor, Sharon Hawkins.
As we gather here together, I want us to think about the pain our current leaders have put us through as a community. And we need change. The kind of change that gets our brother and sister up off the street corner and provides opportunity. Not only raises standards for our children in schools, but our teachers as well. So when you think about donating today, of pitching in anything you may have, keep in mind those who are affected by the Big Bang, who have been hurt by corrupt men filling City Hall as we speak.
I like how they're making the Big Bang more of a situation that the entire city has to deal with, and not just the people who are physically affected, but
Couldn't have
just...
said it better myself.
Oh, this motherfucker up in here. Oh, Lord, here we go. All right, here you go. We definitely getting ready to get some of that superhero action popping off on him up in here.
What are you looking at?
Yeah, we getting ready to light up the whole damn church. Gotta make that sacrifice again.
You know, you're interesting. Blindly supporting your father as he gets into the mud with the rest of those dirty bastards that run this city.
Okay, he sound like he on All My Children right now.
Bold. But ultimately, you're just helping him support the system.
I don't know what your obsession with Hawkins and his family is, but I know it's gonna get you knocked out.
Static. I didn't take you for being this stupid.
You know what? I am gonna enjoy taking your head off. Maybe I'll be the one that's laughing then. Miss Sharon, get out of here now!
The lights definitely do a good job of like putting you there a little bit.
Stands up for the people that did this.
Not enough, but a little bit.
You saw what the gas did to people across the city. What it's turning Dakota into.
Yeah, and tearing shit up out of anger ain't never helped anyone.
Well, you know, I kind of like tearing shit up.
Past the anger of your friends.
I guess you just don't have the guts to do what's needed to be done around here. Pitiful.
Man, what do you want? What is any of this actually gonna accomplish?
You really thought I was gonna take this L and that would be the end of it? No, because Dakota's got bigger problems than either one of us could ever imagine.
Big problem, boy.
I promise you that!
Got that Dragon Ball Z moment. It's like more and more comic book films are starting to do that. Got that beam stroke. Get out of there. Get out of there.
I'm not trying to hurt anyone.
We will shoot.
Check. You saying no? Carry so many guns, man.
Because I'm prepared for anything. If coming from the ceiling, bye-bye. If coming from behind, bye-bye. Over there, bye-bye. I'm ready.
Oh, man, I got hands on, man.
Oh, okay. Teach his own.
They supposed to be doing some work here, but they up there chilling, talking the crap. Who we got here? Oh, okay, we got some 007 James Bond action popping off of it. He did a whole cartwheel. That little jump he did was funny as hell.
My dad's missing. My friend, the oldest friend that I have, is a completely different person. Thank you.
Oh shit!
I don't know what he's capable of.
Yo!
I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to be doing anymore.
You do whatever saves lives. Because
he's got the Christian Bale voice.
You put on the mask of your own free will because you wanted to turn a tragedy into a positive.
Christian Bale voice. Oh, shit.
You're a good man, Virgil. And that's a quality that's harder to find than you'd expect.
He's got the scepter.
Trust yourself. You've earned the right to.
From one hero to another hero, right? That was cool. That was cool. That was nice.
Long time no see, Bird.
Recognized him, yep.
I was expecting someone else, though.
Where do you think this is gonna get you, man?
Freedom.
Everybody got their own definition of it. I guess that's his definition of it. How you gonna get to it?
I'm sorry, Miles.
Oh, Miles like put him in a shadow realm or in like an alternate reality. Miles is Doctor Strange.
It doesn't have to be like this.
Oh, snap.
Things do need to start shaking left in Dakota. And apparently I'm the only man for the job. Which means you need to stay out of my way.
No one else has to die.
That's a creative ability. That's also pretty budget friendly. I like that. I like that. It's also a nice way to get them to talk, but not talk face to face in a more creative way. That's cool. That's very nice.
You got something you want to get off your chest? Go ahead. Maybe it'll make you feel as good as I do.
We are not about to do this.
So you do got something to hide. I bet you was down there pointing summers in the squad in that direction. You always did have the makeup of a snitch.
Never that. I was down there that night to put someone in the ground. Someone I used to call a friend before he turned his back on every friend he had and everyone who supported him.
So you not the ugly dude that everybody thinks you. You were that heated.
The cinematography right here is really good too. As you can kind of like get the emotion, but then you also get the mysteriousness of where he's at. That's cool.
On the day of the Big Bang, I decided not to be a coward. I decided not to become what I hated.
Real talk.
Just to feel better for a minute. And that's put me exactly where I need to be. Between you and anyone that you would hurt.
Well, I suggest you step aside. This is about to be a lot of casualties.
Man, what good is that gonna do?
Dakota City starts fresh. Completely new. With all story. You should be just as mad as I am considering what those cops did.
You think I'm not?
You just want your punk ass daddy to be me.
Okay, this is going on a little bit longer than than what I thought maybe it would have. I like this instrumental. This instrumental is dope. He got a lot mentally on his mind right now. A lot. A lot. Life of a hero. Sacrifice so much for people around you in terms of the city and innocent people, but then your own personal life takes the brunt of that. You continue to sacrifice that over and over and over again. This feels like it was an awesome build-up to something that can be even bigger, like for a third one, where everything really truly comes together. Because this one was really feeling like, to me, more of a setup for something much bigger. Yo, okay. So that was... Oh, wait. Credits. Okay. I want to make sure we was going to get Robin popping up in the after credits scene or something like that. Or Richie putting on the gear fit post credits. I wanted to make sure we was all good before we talked about it. Now, like I just said a few minutes ago, right? This to me felt more like a setup for an even bigger story. And the reason why I say that is because they did something within this film I thought was really cool. They took the event that we know as the Bang Baby event, the Big Bang, and they found a way to make it something that affects the entire city in a multitude of ways. We've seen so many times in comic book films, comic book TV shows from different eras, that whenever some type of global catastrophe citywide event happens, people get powers, people get abilities, a lot of times it's not impactful to other levels of a city or a community. Financially, politically, socially. It's not impacting everybody else. It impacted people who got powers because now, hey, I can lift things with my mind and shit. I'm about to rob a bank. But it doesn't impact the people who don't have powers in other ways. And we saw here that it was impacting the city in a multitude of ways, from a corruption standpoint, a political standpoint. And then when you take it personal to Virgil, it was impacting him because of his relationship with his family, the things that he had to sacrifice to do what he does. And that's what makes superhero films nowadays so intriguing, when we can see the struggle, the things that they sacrifice in order to do what they do.
They won't even let us see him.
I know. Marty told me. Look, I just wanted to make sure you were good.
It kind of makes them more relatable to us because we ain't got no powers, you know. If you think you got superhuman abilities, I can advise you to a few rehab facilities in your area so you can go get checked out and make sure you're all right.
And you two motherfuckers need Jesus.
We don't have powers, but they have powers, and that makes them relatable to us on a multitude of levels because of what they go through. Now, people will ask me, do you like this one or do you like the 2018 one? And I'm going to be real. I ain't going to cut no corners. We're going to be real on this channel. Honestly, I prefer the first one. I prefer the first one because, no disrespect to the brother who played Virgil here, I think that he did a solid job, right? But when I think of Virgil Hawkins, I think more closer to what we got in the first film, right? There were a lot of things he did that reminded me of the Virgil Hawkins I grew up with. Now, I said this before, but let me say it again. When I think Virgil Hawkins, I'm thinking Kids WB. I'm thinking Young Justice. That's what I'm thinking when I think Virgil Hawkins. Now, this version feels to me like maybe it was taking more inspiration from the Milestone comic books. And there's nothing wrong with that because that's Virgil Hawkins' Static Shock's origin. That's where he comes from. Milestone, before there was a collaboration with DC Comics. But I do prefer the first Static actor we got. So many scenes in it, just, okay, that's Static. That's Static. Where this one, it felt like it was a different incarnation of the same character. And maybe that evolution just didn't make sense mentally for me because he wasn't as quimpy as the other Static, right? He wasn't as, let me say, juiced up, right? From getting powers and having these things happen to him as the other Static. This one was a lot more emotional, stress, a lot more reflective periods and moments when he was talking to Richie.
Superhero 101. We want to keep your secret identity secret. We know this, and now your dad knows this. Virgil, no one else can know your secret identity.
Or when he was talking to his sister. People are going to bring this up, and I also got to talk about this because we got to be real. The first Static film had finished VFX. This one does not have finished VFX. Now, being real, that's going to affect how some people receive it. Because there's going to have to be a lot more mental appreciation you're going to have to put into the dialogue, into the costumes, the references, than seeing electricity versus fire. Because when they teased Hot Streak, that was one thing I was really looking forward to, was seeing his hair on fire, seeing him throw fireballs, seeing how Static was going to, at times, potentially use his brain to figure out, how can I counter this? How can I stop it? Do I have to use the fire hydrant in some type of a way to put the flames out? What do I have to do? And I was really looking forward to that when it came to their battle. And it feels like, to me, if we did have finished VFX, that church sequence could have really been something special. Now, without the VFX, it was a solid scene, right? Because that was really their only extended moment together. So it was cool dialogue and character-wise, but seeing that electricity, seeing that fire, seeing it visually would have definitely upped the scene. I did appreciate the efforts that were put more into his costume this time around. I feel like the goggles really serve a purpose this time. I feel like the hat was crafted better than he put on his head. Huh? That may sound silly to some people, but I think in the first Static film, the costume kind of just felt thrown together. It didn't feel like it really was designed to be specifically this, specifically that. Somebody might have went to Menards, went to a home improvement section, found some goggles, and was like, all right, I'm Static now. But here, it kind of felt like everything was pieced together on this costume better. I did enjoy the origin story of Hot Streak and how they set the character up emotionally to go through the levels of development that he did throughout this short film. When you first see him, he looks like a normal member of society, but you can pretty quickly tell something wrong with him. He's not all right. And it got worse and worse throughout the film. You saw him go inside that precinct and light it on fire, really displaying that he's a bang baby that's not on the good side very quickly. Speaking of him lighting the precinct on fire, I did appreciate the efforts that were put to at least make it look like there's fire in the area, right? With the lights, the yellow, the red, the orange, emanating around him in certain areas to make it look like, okay, Hot Streak came in here and he lit the place up on fire. That was cool. A nice way around the VFX that weren't there for certain scenes. Batman popping up was really cool. Did not expect that. That was cool. I found the costume to be interesting. Definitely felt like it was more inspired by Wildcat from Stargirl than it did Batman. The voice choice, very interesting. They went for the Sep Throat Batman. But if I'm being honest, as a compliment, he sounded a lot like Christian Bale. Static. He sounded a lot like Christian Bale.
At this point, I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to be doing anymore.
You do whatever saves lives. Because you're Static. You put on the mask of your own free will. Because you wanted to turn a tragedy into a positive. You're a good man, Virgil. That's a quality that's harder to find than you'd expect.
I was like, he sounds just like him, like literally. And that's obviously a little bit of a throwback to the Kids WB cartoon. We know that he had that episode saga where he did interact with Batman and Robin and the Justice League. So that was great to see. Batman kind of acknowledged that, yeah, you're in a different city from me, but I appreciate what you're doing. I see what you're doing. That's rare nowadays. Their conversation was really cool. That was a nice conversation, a nice cameo from another important comic book hero in that universe. Anyway, it's been weird, but it's been real. Static Casualties of War. The heart and the characters are there. Definitely wish the VFX would have been finished, but as we all know, VFX ain't cheap and it's not quick. It's very, very time consuming. So, with that being said, it is what it is. You know, you gotta use your imagination. You gotta look at the characters and the emotion, and you'll be alright. It's 11 a.m. and I normally don't do my videos in the morning, but I did this one. Alright. I got coffee upstairs. And muffins. Alright. Get out of here, bitch.
When I pull up, she gon' look though. Look at he mad, ain't look, bro. She bad as hell, but can't cook though. It don't matter, but you still watching me while I did it for the look though. 100 feet worth of drip, don't drown this fly shit, that's the look though. And look though, I'm the wave, you can look though. I'm something different, I don't think you get it, but I still did it for the look though. Look though, yeah, I did it for the look though.